I didn't hear the joke at first, not the words anyway. Only the silence that followed, sharp, metallic, unnatural for a room full of drunk laughter. I was standing by the balcony doors, a glass of melting ice in my hand, watching my wife glide through our friends like she was auditioning for a life that didn't include me. Her hair was messy from the cheap vodka, her smile too loose, her eyes forgetting their loyalty. Then someone called my name. I turned, and there she was, my wife, swaying slightly, holding an empty glass like a weapon she didn't understand. "Guys," she laughed, breathless and slurred, "I'm ready to cheat on my husband for a cocktail." The room erupted with forced laughter. A joke, they believed, a harmless line thrown into the noise. But alcohol doesn't invent desires, it exposes them. Her single friend, Mira, leaned back on the couch, studying me the way a cat studies a door it once opened. "Deal," Mira murmured, smile slow and deliberate, "as long as he cheats on you with me." And the laughter died, just like that. Everyone looked at me. My wife's grin faltered, waiting for me to laugh with them, to make it a moment we'd tease about tomorrow. Instead, I felt something inside me shift, quietly, almost politely, like a lock clicking open. So I said it. All right. One word. Clean, sharp, surgical. Her face drained. The joke turned into a corpse on the table, and everyone stared at the body. In that moment, she knew something was wrong, and I knew something had already been wrong for a long time. I acted normal after that. People always reveal themselves when you pretend nothing happened. My wife kept glancing at me like she expected me to pull her close, kiss her forehead, save her from the weight of her own words. But I didn't move. Because what she didn't know was simple. Her joke didn't hurt me. It confirmed me. Her phone had been buzzing at strange hours. Her perfume had changed twice in a month. Her laughter changed too, lighter, more alive, as if someone else had replaced me as the gravity her world spun around. But suspicion is just smoke. I needed the fire. I watched her that night, the way she leaned toward Mira to whisper something, the way she forced casual smiles, the way she kept checking if I was watching. She feared my calmness. People expect anger. They know how to fight it. But quiet? Quiet terrifies them. At one point, she stumbled into the kitchen, alone, and I followed. Not to confront her, just to observe the cracks. She jumped when she saw me. "Hey," she said too quickly, "it was just a joke, you know that, right?" I nodded. But inside, I heard the truth screaming. Her fear didn't come from a joke, it came from guilt. Guilt always recognizes when someone stops pretending. I let her talk. She always talks more when she's scared. "I mean, you didn't really think I'd cheat, right?" Another nod. And then silence. She filled it with nervous rambling, hands trembling slightly, voice cracking under the weight of a secret trying to escape. By the time we drove home, she was sober enough to be quiet, but drunk enough to be honest. She kept staring out the window, gripping her phone too tightly. I didn't ask. I didn't need to. The truth was already leaking through the seams. The next morning, she acted like nothing happened. Perfect. Silence is where the truth hides best. While she showered, her phone lit up on the dresser. "Last night was risky. Be careful." A name I didn't recognize, but I didn't read the rest. I didn't need to. Not yet. I took a picture and placed the phone exactly how I found it. I moved the way surgeons do, precise, controlled, emotionally detached. Over the next week, I collected quiet pieces. A bank transaction to a hotel I'd never heard of. A ride-hailing receipt at 11:47 p.m. Her sudden need for space. Small things, but small things accumulate. They always do. She didn't notice the shift in me because I made sure my routine stayed the same. Same breakfast, same smile, same questions about her day. But inside, my mind worked like a machine. I ordered itemized phone records. I tracked her location history. I checked calendar syncs she forgot she had enabled. Every breadcrumb led to the same place. Same number, same nights, same hotel. Not Mara, someone else. Which made the joke at the party even more revealing, not because it was directed at me, but because she projected her own infidelity as humor. Guilty people do that. I waited. I timed everything. And when the final document arrived in my inbox, I didn't feel anger. I felt clarity, like the world finally aligned with what I already knew. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I didn't even ask who he was. Instead, I reached into the drawer and placed one more paper on the table. A divorce agreement. Her knees buckled. Not because she was losing me, no, because she was losing the version of me she could manipulate. She tried everything then. Tears, apologies, hysteria, bargains. I made a mistake. You're overreacting. It didn't mean anything. I let her talk until her voice broke into silence again. Then I finally spoke. You joked about cheating, I said quietly. You just forgot you were already doing it. She collapsed onto the couch, shaking, and I walked past her, not in anger, in victory. I packed my things slowly, methodically, each item folded with a calm she couldn't understand. She tried to follow me, but her words dissolved into sobs. How can you be so cold? Cold? No, just done. There's a difference. By the time I reached the door, she was on the floor, begging, finally understanding the weight of what she destroyed. I looked at her one last time, not with love, not with rage, with clarity. You lost me long before tonight, I said. Then I left, and the quiet behind me felt like the truth finally breathing. Final line. Some betrayals don't break you, they free you.